You are now listening to The Mayor's Office, where your hosts Adriel and the Mayor talk about sports, music, life, and everything in between. Let's get started.
Oh my God.
So we got a special guest.
Return.
He returned. You know, we did a little Q&A with him, but we decided to chat with him again, have him on the actual podcast as one of our close friends, a Scarborough native, my guy, Adriel's guy, Gordon Rowe.
Going through the motions. You gotta bring the mic closer to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, just doing it, doing my thing, you know.
I think my main question is like, what has been happening since the last time? Because I feel like there was a good space between like when we did the interview and when it dropped, but there's definitely been stuff happening in between then. So
been working on a lot of projects.
Give us the update.
Yeah, I'm working on a lot. Lots going down. Stuff's going down right now. I can't talk about stuff's going down right now.
You can't give us an exclusive.
Can't
a secret project.
Can't be doing that.
I made a mistake and I apologize for it. But we didn't tell the listeners or the viewers exactly what you do, just in case they didn't see the Q&A.
True.
So
We're
please,
assuming.
we're cool with you. We know. So can you tell the listeners?
Yeah. No, I'm an illustrator and designer. I do a lot of drawing and painting, album artwork design, books lately. Been doing a lot of work with the Raptors, a lot of promotional work and other things I can't talk about. But
Not a mystery.
But I'm just a Toronto artist, man. Just grinding it out.
That's dope, man. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to hear it. You messaged me. You want to pull up to the pod. You had some big news. You're going to be leaving the city sometime soon?
Yeah, looks like I'm out of here.
That's great.
Just temporarily. It's not a long-term thing. It's not the end of the road. It's kind of just like a stop on the way to the destination, you know?
I hear that. So coming on the pod is like you're ticking off some of your like to-do list before.
Exactly, because I don't know exactly when I'm going to be back. I know I'm going to be back.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be 2 years, 1 year, 3 years. You know, we'll see how much I like it over there.
Listen, I'm excited for you, man. You say you're going to Montreal?
Can you speak French?
Yeah.
Petit peu.
Yeah.
I got big love for Montreal, so I'm excited for you to get to live. Montreal was on one of my like top of my list of places I would live outside of Toronto. So
yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that you're about to do out there.
Yeah, for me, it's Montreal or Vancouver.
So Vancouver's bliss for sure. Yeah. That's what's up.
I still haven't been. I hear there's not a lot of blacks out there.
No,
it's growing. The population's growing, but yeah,
it's mostly Asian. Very large Asian population.
Okay, all right.
A lot of first generation move over there for sure.
Yeah.
So we wanted you on the pod. Keep it casual, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna just move like it's a regular episode. We're gonna just hit you with some topics. I have a specific question for you.
Hit me.
As I told the listeners, I don't have my laptop, so I'm just gonna use Adriel's laptop right now.
No problem, bro.
So pretty much, Adriel sent me this meme, right? Well, it wasn't a meme. It was more just an Instagram post. And I need you to tell me, what album are you deleting from history?
Oh,
We're stepping in the music room.
jeez, from history.
From history.
Oh,
And I'm
that's
going to give
easy.
you these 4 albums.
okay.
No. All right, which one?
Oh, you already had one. Tell me what it is.
Big day.
Big Day?
Yeah,
By
sorry,
Chance?
Chance, bro. That
Oh,
was.
no, we're about to talk about
that
Chance too. That's hilarious.
So I love Chance, I really do, but I felt like that project, it was trying to be too many things, and it didn't really have the sense of direction his other works did, and it just felt like there was a lot of, I hate to say it, but felt like he maybe got a little too confident, and there wasn't that fear of failure behind him that made him, that would kind of helps you to make more, like structured choices in the music you make.
So when I listened to Coloring Book, when I listened to Acid Rap, you're right. It felt like concise and succinct.
Yeah, I loved it.
When I listened to this, I feel like he didn't have much to talk about.
Yeah.
I think most of the album he was talking about his wife, and I really don't care. Personally, like I just was not I was not feeling the topics or anything like that. So I'm gonna get back to that Instagram post, and we're gonna get in the chance real quick.
Let me just get this before, because I know it's gonna be out in the world, and I want Chance to know I fucking love you. It's not a hate thing. It's just disappointment on my end, and I'm just I'm the consumer, and I don't know what's going on in your world and your life, but I really like Acid Rap. For me, that was like.
That was peak.
Yeah. hearing good ass intro for the first time, it was a spiritual experience.
Yeah,
you know.
facts.
So it's kind of having works of art like that kind of makes it hard when you come out with your debut album, and that's the result.
And we can't judge an artist's experiences, right? Like we're not there with them in those rooms.
Exactly.
If this guy, whatever he was dealing with when he was making acid rap, compared to like whatever he's dealing with now, maybe his life's just a lot more peaceful. He doesn't know where to
I
draw
feel like
from.
just like from knowing at least parts of his journey when he was making acid rap in 10 Day, it was kind of like he was on the outside trying to get in.
Yeah.
And then after Coloring Book, he's on top of the world.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard to regain that hunger once you've seen the mountaintop.
Did you guys hear that? I don't know if this is true. Chance is the one that can confirm this, but
Yeah.
he fired his manager.
Yeah.
Right,
I heard about that.
right before Big Day, and his manager basically was telling him to stop like rushing it and take his time recording it.
Yeah.
And he didn't. And this is what came from it. But I think that you might have the best answer, and that was so fast. But
way too fast.
I'll tell you why that was the best answer though, because most artists don't have like 3 solid projects in general. Like 3 solid projects can make you a legend. If you think about some of our
100%,
legends, like they might only have 3 solid projects, and the rest are just like some hits
Especially
and some
straight.
singles.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and it's like 3 solid projects is very, very hard to do. And Chance probably has 4 if you include Surf.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah.
Surf,
Yeah.
Coloring Book, Acid Rap, and 10 Day. That's like 4 good projects from any artist over like 12 years. It's hard to do.
It's difficult to do.
Chance having that so quickly. And if you take away Big Day, then his percentage, you know, is like
It's
incredible.
for sure.
So that's a good choice for that.
So I have a question for you. Did you listen to one of his latest singles, A Bar About a Bar?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did you feel about that?
That was all right. I mean, I wasn't blown away or anything, but it wasn't.
I think he's gearing up for a different tone in his music.
I'm looking forward to what he's gonna do, because like when you're back against the wall like that, you have only so many choices, you know.
Fair enough.
So like
he's heard all the criticism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that he's still making music more so than anything else.
For sure.
You know?
Did you guys see that clip when Kanye was doing the listening party and he was
Yeah,
telling
that
Chance to
was-
shut up or something like that? That shit was hilarious.
I didn't see that.
I gotta splice that one in. That shit's funny.
Yeah, and he's back with Vic Mensa too. Like the 2 videos he's dropped is him and Vic Mensa.
Chicago boys.
Yeah, I don't love Vic Mensa, but Vic and Chance do good music together.
Yeah.
They're a good combo. So that's like a good sign at least, because some of the best Chance songs have Vic Mensa in it, or when they were rocking together, that Save Money crew.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully he's back to his roots, you know?
Yeah, I'd love to see him work with more Chicago rappers.
For sure.
Yeah, like be dope. I don't know if you guys like Saba, like the Pivot Gang.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my album of the year right now.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's my album of the year, 100%.
No, I love
So
that
far,
album.
eh?
Yeah, no, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful project. It's
Yeah,
a solid
100%.
project.
Like it's like, I don't want to say easily, because Pusha's album is good and Kendrick's album is good too, but Saba's album is like
It's
few good things.
little black thought feature at the end,
Oh
little cherry
my-
on top.
Yo, Black
Man.
Thought ate that.
Yeah.
Ate that.
Oof.
Yeah. So that's here's the thing that's crazy. Saba was always been a good artist, and him working with Chance was like always cool to see the Chicago artists go together. But thinking about how good a few good things is compared to what Chance is doing now, it's wild that Saba is like miles ahead.
Yeah, well, hey man, I'm gonna give Chance his opportunity. You know,
I feel like Chance was doing a lot of projects outside of music too.
Yeah,
It might
he's doing a
steer
lot of
him
stuff for
away.
the
Like I
city.
seen him on a lot of TV shows and doing a lot of different things.
Get into the check. Get into the check.
Yeah, I can't hate on a black man making money. So I'll get back to that Instagram post. I'm gonna give you the 4,
Okay, go ahead.
and Chance is not on this 4.
All right, no.
All right, you got to delete one of these from history.
Okay.
All right. In full disclosure, Gordon's a big J. Cole fan.
Yep.
So we got the off season,
Mm-hmm.
Donda,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Why are you doing this to me, man? You're making this hard.
Maybe I didn't listen to the last one.
All right,
Certified Lover Boy.
Ooh.
Delete one from history.
Yeah, I can't do Kendrick because that project was a masterpiece in my opinion. I don't know any rappers out here giving us 18 sessions of therapy
Facts.
on a double album. It's not going to be J. Cole. Not in this lifetime.
I think I know where you're going with this, but continue.
Wait, what was the third one again?
I gave you Donda and then
Oh,
Certified
Donda?
Lover Boy.
Okay, I can't erase Donda from history because it's for his mom's, and there's some good tracks on there.
There is.
I do.
There is.
My opinion on that album, there were maybe too many tracks. Some tracks I feel like could have got cut, but that's not mine. That's my project. It's Kanye and his personal thing. Yeah, it's gonna be Drake, man.
Certified Lover Boy.
I think I agree with you.
I'm there because of the experimental factors in Donda. I feel like there's songs that will last the test of time with Donda as opposed to CLB. I feel like it's another. CLB had good songs.
It did,
but it didn't feel like a concise Drake album. It just felt like a cookie cutter Drake album.
It's not even that for me, bro. Like I like the album. It's one of my favorite Drake albums.
Right.
Like recently, I feel like a lot of his other stuff felt like really poppy and generic, and on this one, it felt more honest, like an honest record for him. You know, even though he's in that super like pop space, like he's like a superstar. You know, like tracks like the beat on Poppy song. I was playing that on the way here.
Yeah.
Like there's some great moments on that, but for Donda, I felt like. My opinion, I feel like Off the Grid is better than every track on
That was
CLB.
my song of the year last year for sure.
Yeah, just the production and everything, just insane.
And to draw out a feature from an artist that's arguably his best verse period is very difficult to do. Like I haven't really seen that from a Drake project where you can get a feature artist to drop like a top 3 verse in their catalog. You know?
And like you said about Big Day with Chance, if you take CLB away from the cult, like the climate of hip hop, and you take it away from Drake's discography,
It doesn't hurt him.
almost nothing changes.
Not a goddamn thing.
Like hip hop stays exactly the same,
Yep.
and Drake's career stays exactly the same.
As opposed, you take Off Season away from Cole. It switches up the discography a little bit. You take away Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, it might switch up the discography. Not as much, but it'll switch up due to like how long we've been waiting for the project and what we got. As you said, 18 songs of therapy, right? So yeah.
And there's on Kendrick's album, there's a couple of songs on there that he's never done before. Like the song with Sanford, he don't have nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Beautiful. Father Time, right?
So it's like he has some songs on there he never done before. Drake don't have a lot of songs on CLB
That's true.
he ain't never done before. We've all seen
Yeah.
that exist in the same way. Sorry, this is off script, but I think this is the time to have this convo because we talked. I had Kendrick as third in my top 3.
Oh no!
He's a Cole fan, so I need him here to help me out.
What's going on?
All right. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Do it on the air.
I got a nigga that heard your take.
He's gonna come argue me?
He flew in from Jamaica, and he's coming on the next episode to go at you with his take. So please, can we hold that? Can we hold that, please?
I wanted the Cole fan to be here to help defend me, but you're right. I can do that.
He flew in from Jamaica. He didn't even do Flair. He did Air Canada.
Okay.
So he's coming in. He's ready to talk to you about that.
All right, fair enough.
He's ready to talk to you about that. But we can ask Gordon, who is your top 3 between our generation's big? I'll say it's our generation, right? Between Drake, Cole, and Kendrick.
Like number 1?
No, just your 1 to 3.
Your ranking.
1 to 3?
Your ranking, yeah. Discography, predominantly.
Yeah, Drake's third, and then it's between Cole and Kendrick.
Who's getting that one spot, man? Put you in the hot seat.
So I did a piece of artwork called Top 5, and I got a lot of flack because I didn't put Kendrick in it. But there was a reason I didn't put Kendrick in it. Kendrick is a big part of the way I think about things and how I almost rate subconsciously music generally, not even this hip hop, because after Entitled, he became more than a hip hop artist for me. It's like the things he was doing and the choices was like,
it's just art.
Who is this guy? Yeah, it's just art.
And those are the throwaway songs too. That's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah. So he's like in my top 5 artists. He's not even in my top 5 rappers. He's like musicians, period. Cole was like, my journey with Cole has been long, and for me, he's always felt like, especially in high school, when I came across like the come up and then the warm up and coming out like right after, it was like he was like showing me the road and telling me the story, his story, but also like just like it was so relatable that I felt like he was my friend, you know, like the senior, like the high school senior exactly, that takes the time to tell you what's going on. And so I'm sorry, it's Cole's number 1. Like it's not even. I can't
This
even.
is why I brought this
Cole number
up.
one.
Cole,
I can't.
He's biased because Cole is a Scarborough man now.
I know, right?
But I respect how you broke that down for sure.
Yeah, but no, I love Kendrick. Like, there's so much love about Kendrick, but that's a really hard.
It's a hard three.
It's a hard three.
I'm not mad at anybody you put in the top
Mhm.
at the top position for sure. For
listen,
sure.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that I heard someone else speak the words of Cole being number one. 'Cause
He had Kendrick last. We're gonna talk about it, but
Okay, wait. I understand why you would put Kendrick last because Drake is Drake.
yeah,
And I don't want to like shorthand Drake in any way
Yeah.
because he's from here and he's put Toronto on the
Mhm.
map in a different way that no one really before him has been able to do.
yeah,
Especially since he's from here.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like there's different athletes and other professionals who aren't necessarily from here, but maybe did things out of Toronto, but
Yeah.
never a Toronto man has been able to do what Drake has done.
yes.
So you got to give him his props for that.
1000%.
And like people always give me shit for like loving his earlier shit more than his later shit, just because I felt like there was more, I don't know, like fucking like his what is it? Before
like comeback season, room for improvement. Those times,
exactly room for improvement special.
Yeah,
For-
come on,
with
come
voice.
on, come
I don't know.
on.
That's just me. That's just that's what I like about Drake.
Mhm.
And then he just became this huge thing, and I felt like he started sounding more like another genre than a hip hop artist.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Sense, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So he became like his own thing in the same way Kendrick did. But I appreciate the kind of art that Kendrick makes more than the kind of art that
That's
Drake does.
absolutely
You know what I
fair.
mean? So yeah, if I could, I'd put fucking Cole and Kendrick tied. But you know, you guys,
I think the three are interchangeable, especially depending on like individual categories that you spoke on. for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Listen, I'll leave this full debate because I'm super ready to go toe to toe with from Hobo from Jamaica.
I
listen,
brought this man from the Jamaican Canadian conglomerate to come and speak against you.
I'm
So
I
listen,
came on a
I'm-
plane
I'm-
to come
I'm-
see
on a
you, bro.
plane.
Listen, I'm very ready, and this is my last thing I'll say to everyone prepped for next week. Okay, Drake's early comparisons
yes.
were Little Brother, and anyone who knows hip hop and knows what Little Brother is,
Yeah, for
Little
sure.
Brother is no joke. And Drake's comparisons in early hip hop were some of the most respected, not only MCs, respected musicians
Rightfully so.
in the history of this genre.
Rightfully
So I think that's what we have to kind of always remember, that for someone to come from such a respected place musically
Yeah.
Mhm.
to become what he's become,
Yeah.
basically doesn't happen.
I think it's hard for like hardcore hip hop heads to kind of understand the lane that, and Gordon brought it up as well, to kind of understand the lane that Drake is currently in.
Mhm.
And it's tough for him too because he is the first person to open that doorway for that type of
100%.
art, right?
He definitely opened a huge
Yeah.
door.
So it's a hard adjustment for a lot of people.
for sure.
All right, so we'll get the Yard Man in here.
Yeah, I'm
to
ready.
See Wagwan.
I'm ready.
But I wanted to move on to TVs and movies. From the Q&A, we understood that you're a big movie guy as well.
Yes, sir.
You're big on TV as well.
100%.
We just got a confirmation recently that Joaquin Phoenix is coming back for Joker 2. You excited for that?
Ah.
How do you feel about the first Joker?
Honestly, I didn't see it.
You didn't see Joker?
I didn't see it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Purposely.
Why?
I don't know if you ever seen this movie called The Comedian.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. I've heard of it.
definitely heard of it.
Yeah, so it's Robert De Niro,
Mm-hmm.
and he's basically like an open mic or amateur guy, but he wants to be on like the Tonight Show kind of show
Yeah.
in this world. So it's basically the Joker movie, but it's Robert De Niro instead of Joaquin Phoenix. And then minus all.
So out of respect, you just
No, it wasn't even that. It was just I knew what the movie was gonna be about.
Yeah.
And at that time in my life, I was in a really, what's the right word? I was in a really weird place.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie, I just wasn't ready to be watching that in that moment. And I just never got around to it.
Fair
So,
enough.
I am going to watch it though.
It is on Netflix. I can give you my password before they cancel the sharing and stuff.
I will watch it. Because
Okay.
I love DC movies
Mhm.
and I understand a lot about it. You know,
Mhm.
having it be like a like an underdog's tale,
Yeah.
and then showing the ugly side of Bruce's father,
Yes.
and the whole ugly side of Gotham and how they treat undesirables.
Yeah.
Like I understand it, and then
It was kind of in that aspect. It was like the Batman, but not as much of a noir film.
Yeah.
But it was very grounded. It was very grounded. You watched Joker.
Yeah. I think that Joaquin is kind of the reason why it became what it became. His performance as a Joker, obviously, and I think that I don't like the comparisons of him to Heath. I think that obviously they're two different characters in a sense.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think that this is kind of the movie that Heath would have like been worthy of. This would have been like the character that he played like
He would
in
have
The Dark
ran
Knight.
with the script.
No, but how big that character was in The Dark Knight, like he deserved a movie like this.
Yeah.
So at least we get to kind of see what that turned into.
And it takes a lot of talent for a man to see that what he did for the role and then go in his own lane and make the movie its own and make it as iconic as it is. Like people have that Joker right under Heath's portrayal of the character. So yeah, please watch it.
No. Like honestly, it was just like a situation where there was a lot of like insecurities in my life. And watching that was kind of just like putting a hard light on it.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't ready for that at the time. But now a lot of that's behind me now, and I've grown a lot and definitely healed from a lot of what was going on in that experience. And I'm definitely ready to, jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that way about a lot of shows that I watch when I see like kids with their fathers, because I don't know where my dad
Like
is.
same. So like for me, like I can't watch This Is Us,
Yeah, it's
this
tough
is
for me.
Yeah, yo.
Jack is doing all this stuff.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, where's my dad?
You're like, all right, Jack.
So okay, there's Joker. You haven't watched it yet. You'll get to it.
100%.
I want to get to another show that I feel has had a strong season that came out. Stranger Things. Do you watch Stranger Things?
Yes, I watched Stranger Things.
How'd you feel about the new season?
I still haven't seen it. Not even one episode of the new season.
Okay.
So spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I won't ruin it for you.
Thank
Adriel.
you.
All right. Definitely. I will say though, definitely this like it doesn't scare me, but they went. It's like leaps and bounds of like.
It's full horror.
Yeah. It's like full horror. It's more like a Freddy Krueger. Like
Freddy Krueger.
Halloween.
It.
It.
Yeah.
Hellraiser kind of horror movie.
Yeah.
Horror show. Yeah, I loved it.
So is it just this season you haven't watched yet?
Yeah, I'm up to date, but I haven't seen this season.
This is the best season of Stranger Things.
Yeah, easily.
For sure.
Easily. They're showing so much more. It's great.
And I think this is volume 1. There's going to be volume 2 coming out next month.
Yeah, and then season 5 will be the last season.
Season 5 is the last season.
So I saw like a clip of it, and I'm like, are these kids like going to college yet? Apparently they're just in
They're
grade
all
9.
15.
Apparently they're in grade 9 now.
Yeah.
Weren't they in grade 8 like last season?
Yeah,
It's been like 3 years
No,
since.
these kids got big, man.
Yeah.
And so I saw how big they were, and I said, these are the biggest grade 9s I've ever seen. I haven't seen it yet, but that's my only gripe. Is like, these kids are literally buying alcohol. And they're supposed to be in grade 9.
In season 5, I think they're gonna do a time skip, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So hopefully, because so I think they play 15-year-olds, but most of these guys are like in their 20s now. Yeah. And then the older cast, like Nancy and Steve and stuff, they're like
almost
late.
30.
Yeah, they're like Steve's 30.
Yeah,
and he's playing like a 20-year-old. So it's crazy. You watch Stranger Things, Chris?
I got over it after like the second season. It got too sci-fi for me.
Oh, you're not a sci-fi guy.
And I stepped away from it. But everyone talking about the last season being like the best season is making me want to go back and jump on the third and the fourth season.
For sure. You should hop on it. It's so good that I took my old ass onto TikTok and made a TikTok.
I laughed. That was good, bro.
So yeah. You guys go check out that TikTok. Almost 30 and dropping TikToks. God damn.
It's hopping on all the trends.
Have to. But yeah, man. Adriel, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy that we got to have Gordon back on. This is like, I think you're the first repeat guest we've had. And I think that actually like that's fitting. We're making history right here. We listen, whenever you do come back, this is the first place you got touchdown. Happy to have you here. And listen, I'm just happy that we get to have like someone to take my side selfishly. Like that was just great to hear someone just big up J. Cole like that, because it doesn't always get to happen.
Hey man, blues for life.
There you go.
Thank you. We were the Scarborough Blues before J. Cole was Scarborough Blues.
Oh.
Don't get it twisted.
Shout outs to the Shooting Stars, man.
Yeah.
I think he's done. I think he played his last game.
No, he said he was going on tour, but he said he'd like to come back if they'll take him.
Oh, okay.
So you never know. He might come back.
I didn't end up watching a game.
He's a
Did
Scarborough
you guys
man
go?
from like.
Either you guys?
Yeah.
You went to a game, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw you posting. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, I think he
That's
scored
what's up.
10 points the whole season.
6. No, was it 6?
I wasn't even counting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was
I'm-
6. Yeah,
No,
I'm
he
just
had
happy that
6 in
he's
one
playing,
game
bro.
and 3 in the other game and 0
That game was
another
preseason.
All right, hey,
Oh,
listen,
preseason.
listen, guys. This man has an extraordinary rap career, then had the audacity to go for pro, just because it was something that he wanted to do,
Mhm.
And he did it.
For me, exactly. So for me, it's just a testament to like what's possible.
And him
if
even
you
doing
really
it.
want it that bad, you can get
Gordon,
it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
We just looked at the box score. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm just saying. For me, it doesn't matter how much the man's scoring.
Yeah, for sure,
The
for
fact
sure.
that he's on the team doing his thing
He's-
says enough.
J.
for me.
Cole's what, 38?
Yeah,
Like,
something like that.
listen, being a 38-year-old rookie pro basketball player in any league is not
It's
easy.
difficult, man.
It's not easy to do. So it's like the fact that he's even doing, and this is like his second go round, quote unquote.
Mhm.
And yeah, he's not scoring 40 points a game, but you can clearly see he can hang,
Yeah.
you know? So
Exactly.
you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
37.
Yeah.
Yeah,
37
yeah.
years young.
37 years young. The fact that he came to the CEBL is big too. You know,
He came to Scarborough.
The fact that he came to Scarborough was huge for the city.
Yeah.
And us as Scarborough creators, Toronto creators in general, Canadian creators, we have to appreciate the fact that like these stars are coming into like our city or country or whatever
Yeah.
and putting on for us and helping us and assisting us. So like when it comes to things like this, Rolling Loud, whatever the case is, like we make our jokes and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, this is so big
Mhm.
Yeah.
for us. So we just have to
Yeah.
keep appreciating that.
Yeah.
Gordon, I want to wish you a safe travel for when you head to Montreal.
Thanks, man.
Keep growing with the French. You're probably gonna need to know a few more words than you do now. But
I'm fine. I'll figure it out.
as Adriel said, we appreciate you pulling up, man. It's big for us. It's big for you. Thank you so much. Keeping us in mind as some people to just come on and talk to. So appreciate you, bro.
Man. I appreciate just being on here with you guys. The way I see it is I see you guys grinding and working hard.
Mhm.
And one of these days, you're going to be so big and you're going to be able to look back on these moments, you know,
Facts.
and just see
Facts.
the growth. And I just wanted to be here in the beginning and just be able to tell you this on camera that I'm proud of you guys.
Appreciate
And
it.
there's so much ahead of you. And I've seen your beginnings, and your dash is going to be incredible.
I like that.
Appreciate
I like
that. Appreciate
All right.
that.
So when you guys are big, come back, listen to that one.
Yeah.
That little soundbite.
Oh,
And
we're gonna
hopefully-
save that one.
Hopefully
for
it'll
sure.
be something special.
God
you
damn,
know?
I want to
Yeah.
hug this guy, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you.
Thanks for listening to this episode. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, and anywhere else you can play podcasts.